Hey guys! Welcome to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Jennifer Maria and I'm a lifestyle, foodie, cat influencer. So some of you may know me from Instagram. So my Instagram handle is @Jennifer_Maria and I've actually wanted to start my own YouTube channel for a while. So now I'm finally doing it. Hooray! In this channel, I just want to take you guys with me on like my day-to-day activities, from cooking to naglilinis sa bahay. Techie din ako, so baka mag-expect kayo ng noob tech vlogs.
Taka lang, may oil sheets ka.
Kintab na ba?
Konti, dito.
Talaga?
Powder ako dyan.
Here's my brushy brush. Brush. I really wonder who did that ad.
Yung brush.
Brush 3 times a day. Colgate, sponsor me. Oily pa rin?
Nope.
Okay. Nice. Okay, back to the video. This is my first ever vlog na tunay, hindi parang mga dati. So for my first vlog, I'm gonna be answering your questions which you asked me on my Instagram account. Let's get started. So I'm actually really just thankful for all you guys sending me all these questions, and yeah, we're gonna try to answer as many as we can today. So our first question is from Jason the Ruler, and he wants to know, how will you explain your career to a 5-year-old kid? Okay, for those of you who don't know, I do have a day job. So I work as an account manager in an advertising agency. So I guess how I would explain it to a 5-year-old kid would be like, you see the commercials on TV. I work in a company filled with people who make those commercials. What I do is kausap ko yung mga bossing, and then we make the commercial and the ad, it's called an ad, come to life. From the conception, do kids know understand the word conception? From the birth of the ad to when it gets released. Nailed it. Okay, next question. Game. I mean, 5-year-old kids are smart, right? I don't know. I mean, I would have understood that when I was 5. Next question is from Nico Nickdao. So Nico wants to know how to maximize a trip to a buffet. Bilis ko mabusog. Okay, for those who don't know, I'm like a pro at navigating buffets. So maybe not as pro as my favorite food vlogger, Mikey Chen, but I learned a lot from watching all his buffet vlogs on how to maneuver it so that you don't get full right away. And rule number 1 is always avoid carbs. Don't eat the carbs. Don't eat the free bread in the bread basket. You know who you are. Avoid it. Save it for the end of your meal. Don't go to the pasta section. Don't get rice. 2, what I like to do is I like to fill up. Usually there's a sushi station or a charcuterie station. Fill up on all the expensive meats, the expensive items like steak, or if you're a seafood person, like the lobsters, the oysters. It really depends what kind of buffet you're in, of course, but you'd wanna fill yourself up on the high-ticket items before you go for the ones like the pizza or the pastas or noodles. And you know, if all else fails, you can just take breaks in between so that you can, you know, sort of digest and then go back. And my last tip is never use the big plates in a buffet. Always ask for the saucers. That way you can have way more portions and like smaller plates. Yeah. Next question. So our next question is from Young BZ Jr. You kind of look like Kylie Versosa. Oh, talaga, I'm kilig. She's super pretty. Miss International. You know, frustrated dream ko dati maging pageant queen. But then I got too many tattoos and I didn't get tall enough, so YouTube na lang ang bagsak natin. Yes, okay. Are you an aspiring actress? So I don't really consider myself an actress. I've acted in college thesis films and music videos. Shout out to Brisom, Balewala, and Hagkan. My mom always wanted me to be an actress. It's such a thing in the Philippines when you're a halfie. Pinay titas of mine would tell my mom like, oh, dapat ipag-artista mo si Jen, which is basically what I heard growing up a lot. But my dad was very adamant about not making me an artista because he felt like it would interfere with my studies. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I totally respect artistas. I love them. I watch all the soaps. But yeah, it just never became a career path for me. Next question. So our next question is from Leah Savio. Hi, Leah. She's asking me, what is your favorite dish to cook and why? Okay, so my favorite dish to cook. This is a really difficult question because I do love cooking. A lot of my followers know that my favorite food to eat is hot pot. I love hot pot. I live, breathe, sweat hot pot. Trust me, I'm gonna do a mukbang one day and it's just gonna be hot pot. Personally, my favorite thing to cook is steak. I love making steak. And I think this is because when I started to learn how to cook, when I was a teenager, yung dad ko, paborito niya talaga roast beef. Eh, ang hirap kasi makahanap ng alam mo yung shala cut ng roast beef. Eh, wala naman yun sa Monterey, di ba? So, yung binibili na lang namin ni mom would be yung T-bone steak. And then I'd cook it like sizzling outside. Yun yung bibigay ko kay daddy. Until I would always cook for my dad. I'd always make him steak every time he was here. So, it's a dish that's very near and dear to my heart. And also, don't tell my mom, I'm better than her in cooking steak. I love you, mom. Next!
Ay, ang ganda ng angle mo dyan.
Sige, I'm gonna stick like this. So, this next question is from Iced Caramel. She wants to know tips on how to sustain the relationship with your partner. Obviously, hindi ako love guru, but for those of you who don't know, I do have a boyfriend. I've been with him for over 3 years now. And iba-iba talaga kasi every relationship is different. But definitely, this one thing has been repeated all over again by everyone. And I'm gonna say it too. It's communication. Having proper communication between you and your partner is the first step to a long, happy relationship. I mean, I wouldn't even say that our relationship is considered long yet, but we definitely had our rough patches in the beginning because we couldn't communicate with each other properly. So communicating and learning to trust your partner is definitely something that helps in the long run. Another thing would be patience. Having a lot of patience with each other in tough times. That definitely helped our relationship. He was very patient with me and vice versa. Number 3, I think, would be the conscious effort to still treat every date like it was a first date. Or still make lande or harot. Like, I know it seems so shallow, pero, you know, the longer that you guys are together, parang you tend to forget to, like, dress up and look good for each other or make each other lande. And personally, I really try to look my best when we have dinners, even if it's at home lang. Nagpapakute ako. Syempre, alam mo yan, guys, kailangan keep the spark alive, the fire alive. And my mom always told me na parang, anak, dapat maganda ka pa rin lagi, di ba? And then, you know, anyway, but definitely those are some of the reasons why I guess we've been together for a while. I've also matured so much compared to my past relationships, and the mistakes that I made in my past relationships definitely have made me learn in this one. It's a growth thing. You also have to be willing to grow together. I hope that answers your question. I hope those tips are helpful, but this is what helped us. Ang dami pa dito. So, next question. Our next question is from Seychelle Navoa. How is your experience on Recreate? If you guys don't know or haven't seen the video yet, I'll link it down below. But basically, I went on Recreate with my ex-turned-best friend, Adele. So we actually submitted an application in order to hopefully get picked for the video, and we did. So we told them about our love story or our story and how we transitioned from exes to friends. And it was honestly a great video to film. It was so much fun, and there's no hard feelings or what. We drank real alcohol, so you know, the honesty came out talaga. My relationship with Adele, I think, and this is what we talked about in the video, we were very young when we were together. Actually, I was still, you know, exploring what I wanted. I didn't know what I wanted. And she was like this knight in shining armor with the roses and the bouquets and chocolates and all of that. And I fell for her instantly. Instantly. Pero as things go, we were both really immature at so many points of that relationship. She did cheat on me. Not physically, actually. She cheated on me emotionally, which I think might be worse. I got over it, and we stopped talking for a while until we reconnected, and then we realized that we were much better off as friends. And by then, when we finally became like close friends again, yeah, we realized na parang dapat di na lang pala naging kami. Dapat friends na lang talaga kami the whole time. Sobrang yun. Yeah, if you watch the video, click it here. It's super fun. Lasing kami. And the Recreate channel is amazing. They have so many videos like this that are great to watch. So, here. Watch nyo na, guys. Marami akong bonggang one-liners doon na lasing ako. Doon ko naisip. So, go. Our next question is from Magpantaymay. Magpantaymay. Any advice on how to save money, especially for fresh grads who are still looking for a job? I'm not the right person to be answering this question because I'm also still learning how to save my money properly. So, sorry, can't answer that. Next question. What do you miss most sa TAF? This question is from Adbong Chores. Adbong Chores? Adventures. I'm Animo Lasal. I'm from De La Salle University. I missed all the cheap food in TAF. I'm not kidding. I would get agno. Agno. Number one thing I miss about TAF is agno. From my house, 4-piece with extra chili garlic on top of 2 Lucky Me Pancit Canton plus fried egg. Period. Solve. Iced coffee, 25 pesos sa baksilog ni Ate Rica. That, and I miss Dr. Diaz. She's probably the most amazing prof I've ever had. Love TAF, miss TAF. Can't wait to see it again. Our next question is from Shiftless Artist. How does it feel na ikaw nang may control ng content without client intervention? Liberating. Ano ba? Ano yung client intervention? I agree with client. My clients are the best. Pero it is very nice to be able to do my own little project that's just myself and like my close friends who are super, super creative and talented. Like, guys, honestly, galing nila. Pero ayaw nila magpa-appear dito eh. So, the next question is from The Brutal Truth. Wow, username. On guys, what trait catches your attention immediately? So, my type kasi ako. I like guys who are Inglesero, eyeglasses, moreno. And I think it would be the voice if they can speak good English. I don't know why. I'm just drawn to them. Baka kasi yung tatay ko British, kaya ganon. Mali ba? It's true! Our next question is from Lulu55. Fave song right now and fave music artist or band? Any guilty pleasures? Marami actually. Okay, so my favorite song right now is WAP by Cardi B. Well, guilty pleasure, definitely. That's one of my guilty pleasure songs. Cardi B in general is my guilty pleasure. Pero my fave song right now that I've been playing on repeat has to be Modern Love by David Bowie. old school. Pero I swear, Cardi B, guys, she speaks to me. She's my spirit animal. Wow. Our next question is from Ari Dur. When you were first dating your BF, who said I love you first? Okay, so I have a kwento kasi about this. He always tells me na parang I said it first and I was drunk. And I honestly am inclined to believe that. But I wanna end the fake news na ako yung naghabol sa kanya. Hindi. Siya yung naghabol sa akin. Okay? Kay Carlo Casas. Next question. So this is a question that was asked by like more than one person. What's your favorite movie right now? Okay, so because we've been in quarantine, like I've been on Netflix a lot more, and I've been watching binge watching Chef's Table. So that's not a movie, but every season of Chef's Table, I'm looking forward to the latest one that's coming out, I think in September. So, ayun. I'm also a sucker kasi for the Chef's Table intro. Yung parang hindi naman na-interesting yung mga iba.
Include ko ba yan?
Ay, meron pa. Okay. Kararating lang. Alright, let's do our last question because I think yung running time natin sumusobra na. So our last and final question is from Alio Concept. How do you balance work, social life, self-care, and being a cat mom? What's it like after graduating college? Okay, so I would be lying to you guys if I said na I had it all figured out. Na balance ko na lahat ng hats na sinusuot ko in life. And honestly, it's been really hard for me. I'm become so invested kasi in my work na may tendency ako maging workaholic. But recently, especially during the quarantine, I've realized that you shouldn't make just your work the center of your life. You know, you need to try to still do the things that you love to do. That's for you and not just for your work. So yun, after college, I was very excited to go into full-time work because all throughout my college career, working student ako. So for you, those of you who don't know, I was a working student and juggling school and work was one of the things that I eventually perfected. I felt so confident na parang pag nag-graduate na ako, wala na, hindi na ako working student. So that means I'll have more time for me while doing work. I was so wrong. Apparently, sinubsob ko yung sarili ko talaga sa trabaho ko to the point na I wasn't leaving any time for myself. And now, I really do make an effort to take proper breaks, get proper rest, and be an efficient worker versus a burnt out worker because productivity is best when you are healthy in the mind, in the body, and in the soul. And my cats are amazing. I love them. They're so fat. And they're really my big floof balls na stress reliever. So yeah, that's it. That's our last question. Thank you guys so much for watching my very first vlog on YouTube. Kung nandito pa kayo at nanonood pa kayo ng video, mag-comment kayo ng meow down below so that I know that you watched the whole thing. If you want to see more, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, click the notification button up there to stay updated. Oh, and you can also follow me on my Instagram account at Jennifer_Maria. See you in the next one. Bye! Yay!